Another photographer and another book of photographs for you, recently published. This one is about the landscape of Ireland. And despite the fact that the photographer has only recently turned professional, he has already received many professional awards and had very good reviews for his work in the media. Valerie Waters went to meet this man who's clearly focused on his dream.
Enda Cavanagh is a professional architectural and fine art landscape photographer. Recently, he has produced and self-published a book of his photographs entitled Exploring the Irish Landscape. He is from Sligo and now lives in Dunleary in County Dublin. Not far from his home, he can be seen out and about with his high-end digital camera. To many people, this is an enviable existence, and there's no doubt about it, Enda loves his work. His background is in architectural technology, and he has worked in Ireland and in Germany. Overall, he has spent 16 years working in various architectural practices. 2 years ago, he decided to go full-time into photography, as his passion is the Irish landscape.
I just love the sort of melancholic beauty of Ireland, especially like in the west of Ireland. It's very dramatic, it's very imposing. And really, like, I love it at winter time when you don't have the leaves on the trees and you have the gnarly sort of branches and so on. I think they work quite well for black and whites. And sort of also, I've always had this fascination with these old man-made structures in the landscape and sort of how in time they almost develop their own personality and their own sort of character. I'm not saying everything old is beautiful, but a lot of these sort of what might be unorthodox structures, for me, almost become like pieces of art. Like, say, for example, the Dunleary bats, which I photographed there last year. I was in the RHA annual exhibition, and it's probably one of my better known ones. But basically, it is an ugly structure, but there's something about the form and there's something about its presence in the sea. And at a certain time of the day, like around sunset, where the whole place just comes alive. And that's what I try and capture a lot of the time, that I suppose anything in a certain light, at a certain time of day, when viewed in a certain way, has the ability to become beautiful.
Enda makes his living from commissions. Recently, the management company of a Dunleary apartment complex asked him for 10 photographs, which he took of the local area. This was one he took at the 40-foot at Sandy Cove.
Anybody that's seen that photograph does have to look twice and 3 times. Actually, it is the 40-foot. And they say, people would say, I've been there a million times and I've never seen it in that way. And I love that feeling that people... You're never too old, basically, to see something new, I think, and I like showing that in my photographs.
Weathered, man-made structures are of interest to Enda. He sees the beauty in the old railings here at the Vico Baths in Killiney. His representations of the Irish landscape are not like picture postcards. He has an architect's eye and is struck by shapes and forms. Water, whether it is the sea or a river, is prominent in Enda's photographs. In his recent publication, many of the coastal counties of Ireland are featured.
For me, taking a photograph, it's a great sense of escape. And I think also that's why I take photographs of the sea quite a lot, or photographs with water. For me, I can't rationalise it, probably because I grew up near the sea. Like, I grew up about a mile from the sea, and I just love that sense of freedom when you're around water. You know, you get out and about and sort of, like, and I think that's one of the things as well, what I love about the Irish countryside. Like, if you go around mainland Europe, there's always a motorway 5 minutes away, or there's always busy. Whereas in Ireland, despite our size, because of our small population, you can really get away from everyone and anyone. Like, if you go up to certain parts of, we say, Donegal or Kerry or West Cork or West Galway, Mayo, you can really, if you want, you can really get away from the madding crowd. And I think that's one of the things I really like about shooting in Ireland as well, you know.
The publication of Exploring the Irish Landscape has been a dream come true for Enda. Since he put it out for sale, it has achieved very good reviews in the national press. He has also won prestigious awards from the professional photographic community.
I really wanted it to be a 100% Irish product, so I got it printed by a really good printing company in Galway called Castle Print. Like, I know I could have gone to Asia and I could have probably get it printed for half the price, and money-wise, I would probably made a lot more money out of it. But for me, I wanted to keep it Irish, especially in the current climate, the way things are. And like, I'm just so proud of it, and anybody that's seen it is blown away that it's actually even printed in Ireland. And now it's being distributed around the country. It's in selected stores around the country. You can buy it on my website, endacavanagh.com as well. There's a list on the website as well of the different shops. And I'm trying now to get it distributed internationally, and I'm getting it into Germany, into Belgium as we speak, and it's just, nothing's going to stop me now, and it just goes to show that a lot of the time the only thing that holds people back are themselves and their own self-doubt, and sometimes you just have to believe in the impossible, and it is possible. It's so satisfying working for yourself, and you're doing your absolute dream job. I mean, I've been absolutely passionate about photography for as long as I can remember, and to do it and get paid for it and have people actually say, I love that photograph, or that's a really nice photograph, it's the best feeling in the world.
Unusual images there of the Dublin coastline, and of course there are lots of other photographs in Enda Cavanagh's book Exploring the Irish Landscape. That brings us to the end of this evening's programme. Our thanks to Enda and to Donal and to the members of Dundalk Photographic Society for reminding us of the visual treats and the lovely memories to be associated with photography. On next Wednesday's Nationwide, 3 stories of remarkable individuals who expend their energies for the betterment of others. A priest who's got the Midas touch, helping his communities go for gold in the Tidy Towns competition. A Dingle woman who has transformed the lives of thousands of people in Malawi. And a Tipperary man who's defied the odds following a diagnosis of cancer to raise substantial amounts for medical research.